I'm Jacob P. Math Club, and this is News Minute. 1 minute of news divided into 60 relentless seconds.
Our top story this evening: this country is being divided. Is it politics? The income gap? Or did a mad scientist create a deadly disease?
Turns out it's negative numbers. They're dividing this nation into negative 1/2, and it's time we found out more.
Division is everywhere, in our airports, parks, even our schools. But now, negative numbers have begun dividing, and the results are shocking.
Well, Johan, the stocks had a pretty tough day today, getting stocked for negative 120 points. The slide was pretty constant. Over the past 8 hours, the exchange fell negative 15 points per hour.
That's not all. Division of negative numbers has been affecting the weather too. In Rapid City, South Dakota, the low last night was negative 30, but that's been halved today to negative 15. Still cold, but still negative.
How do we stop division from fracturing this country? For more on this divisive issue, we turn to our science correspondent for answers.
Thanks, Jonathan. I'm here with research analyst Dr. X at the PBS Institute of Math. Could you help shed some light on the situation at hand?
Well, the first thing you have to know about division is that negative numbers behave similarly to an infection. Here, we have two numbers. Let's examine them. If one of the numbers is infected with negativity, as this one is, then the answer will carry on that negativity virus. It doesn't matter if you put the negative sign on the other number. The answer still tests positive for negativity.
What happens if we cut the little sucker out?
We tried that. You can take out the negative sign with a little multiplicative surgery. Negative 3/11 can be rewritten as negative 1 times 3/11. In some cases that can be helpful, but in this case you get the same number. And of course this is all part of my diabolical plan.
Wait, did Dr. X just say diabolical?
For far too long, positive numbers have ruled this world. Oh, we have one adorable pizza cut into 8 slicey wices. I hate pizza! It's time for negative numbers to divide and conquer. And with division, if there's a single negative number, the answer will be negative. Oh, it feels good to have my revenge.
Is there any hope from saving us from this divisive plot? In this world...
Hold on, Jerkantikal. I'm getting word that field correspondent number 1 has a lead on how to solve this divisive crisis.
I wasn't even close.
Breaking news. I'm here with Darla, self-described sarcastic genius. She says, and quote, these are her words.
It's like so obvious. When one negative number gets divided by another negative number, the negatives cancel out. Like when we use a virus to make a vaccine.
I'm sorry, division says what?
Say we have negative 2 divided by negative 10. If we use Dr. X's multiplicative surgery thingy, we can pull out the negatives to make negative 1 divided by negative 1. Well, here's the cool part. There's this rule. Any number divided by itself is positive 1. So the two negative ones cancel each other out, and we're left with positive 1 times positive 2/10, which simplifies to just positive 1/5. Negative divided by negative is a positive. Oh yeah, and math scientists are so 5 years ago.
Dr. X, care to comment?
No! Do you know how hard it is to take over the world with negative numbers?
Let it go.
That's it for News Minute. 1 minute of news divided into 60 dramatic seconds. Clear.
I told you he was a mad scientist.
Seriously, it's
What?
Jacob.
Jorgenthal?
Jacob.
Jorgenthal.
You're not even saying the same thing. It's Jacob.
Jorgenthal.
Okay, cool.
Division of negative numbers is affecting the weather too.
Is there any hope from saving us from this divisive crisis?
Hold on. Hold on, Schultz. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Diabolical plan. Wait, did Dr. X just say diabolical? I did!
How about we get you 8 cookies with 2 cups of milk?
Can I divide the milk so I have 1/4 per cookie?
It'll still be possible.